Good morning, Britain. A double whammy of rising water bills and interest rates, piling more pressure on households already struggling to make ends meet. In April, people living in England and Wales will see the biggest jump in water rates for nearly 20 years. Meanwhile, Rishi Sunak marks 100 days as Prime Minister, his short tenure already marred by sackings and scandals as bullying allegations continue to plague his deputy, Dominic Raab. Our main news: households in England and Wales are facing the largest increase to their water bills in almost 20 years, up by 7.5% to an average of £448 a year. Living in housing conditions that could kill. Yemi Onasana lives with her two daughters in a South London council flat covered in damp and mould. As a carer, Yemi has worked in the NHS for 20 years, but it's her home that could put her in hospital.
It may be the damp that is causing myself and my children to be sick.
Since our investigation into damp and mould aired yesterday, Lewisham Homes have already started work to remove the stain on her home, meaning walls that were black with mould are now their true colour and ready for repainting. He's governing over a cost of living crisis, something that continues to cause him headaches. Just this morning, new figures show that the average household is £1,200 worse off under his leadership.
There were smiles all round yesterday when pubs, bars, restaurants reopened up and down the country. I'm sure this morning it wasn't smiles, it was sore heads and a paracetamol or two. But that didn't stop the celebrations last night. A sense of normality returning to the UK. People able to ask for a pint for the first time in 97 days.
Germany invades Poland and the Free State of Danzig.
Just a teenager when his hometown in Poland was invaded by the Nazis. Joseph Lekowicz and his father were separated from the rest of their family and sent to the Krakow-Pleszow concentration camp. Forced into hard labour, building their own prison and terrorised by notorious guard Amon Gut, known as the Butcher of Plaszow. Tributes are pouring in this morning for a 4-year-old girl who was mauled to death by a dog at her family's home in Milton Keynes. It marks the UK's 18th fatal dog mauling since 2020, as experts warn of a worrying rise in these incidents. Whilst embedded with Ukrainian soldiers behind enemy lines, disaster struck. Sharif, known as Rambo by his fellow soldiers, was attacked by Russian shelling during a mission in October. With over a third of adults admitting to knowing little or nothing about how children develop in their early years, the Princess of Wales hopes this campaign will help all of us understand how it's the start of our lives that's shaping us. Will Godley, Good Morning Britain.